everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Penapple, and today I'm building a classically modern sort of house. So if you're interested in this house, it is up on the gallery. My origin ID is penappleYT. So this house is kind of like supposed to look like a classic sort of suburban home in a way, but then I also kind of want to make it modern. So it's kind of like a modern caricature of a more classic like house, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I had a lot of fun building this house. One of my viewers asked me if I could do a build and keep it under 50K. Apparently I can't, but I managed to keep this under $63,000. So I was close. Maybe in the future I'll try again, just because, I don't know, it's hard. I love clutter so much. I think it makes builds in The Sims look so realistic, and clutter is unrealistically expensive in The Sims. So yeah, that's usually my problem with everything going. But how are you guys doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. I guess it's been over like a week. I don't know. Some of you might have noticed that I haven't been uploading as frequently. I kind of was managing to do like 3 a week, and now I'm kind of down to like 2 a week. So I'm trying to stay consistent for you guys, but this last week was so crazy. Like, a lot of you know that I had my birthday, which was really fun, but I also had finals week and a midterms week because I'm taking 2 different online classes. Well, I'm done with one now, thank goodness. So hopefully that'll mean more regular uploads. I have a new Let's Play planned. I've had this Let's Play plan for so long, but hopefully you guys will actually finally get to see what I've been talking about for like months. But yeah, so also other things happening in my life. I'm so excited. My sort of dream grad school, they asked me to do a supplemental application, which means they're kind of interested. So that's part of where all my time's been going. I've been like obsessively like writing like essays and whatnot for it, just because I want to get in. But yeah, so the house is mostly taken shape by now. I've just been chatting away this whole time. You can really say a lot in like under 3 minutes. I mean, and the house just like goes by. I'm like gesticulating over here. I don't know if it's annoying if you guys can hear me like moving the cords or anything. But this is a sort of family home, so it's going to have 3 bedrooms in the end. 2 of them are kind of master bedrooms. The upstairs one, and then there's also one in the basement, which I add, which is probably why this house went over budget. But there's something about having a pool on the lot makes me really want to take advantage of the fact that you could put windows in the pool, like on the walls of the pool, and then natural light comes into the basement. Like, something about that just blows my flippin' mind. I can't, like, I do it in so many of my builds now. It's because I just love it so much. I love being able to see the light coming in, and I just love it. Especially because I tend to think of basements as being really, like, dark. Sometimes they maybe have, like, a little itty-bitty window, but they usually don't. So I guess that's why I love it so much. So this build doesn't have a bathroom on the first floor. It has one on the second floor, which would be shared by the sort of master bedroom and the kids' room. And then it has a bathroom in the basement, which would kind of be like also an ensuite bathroom. I don't know, it's kind of weird for me. I really try to fit a bathroom on every single floor. Just because it's annoying in real life and it's annoying in gameplay to have to go up or downstairs to get to a bathroom. And so I have some of these weird quirks when I build, and that's one of them. So just so you guys know, that's one of my weird quirks. But yeah, other than that, this house, I really love the layout. It's really interesting for me. I haven't ever really done a house quite like this. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe it. I just really love it. I love it a lot. For some weird reason, this house has an Alaska feel to it. I don't ask me why. I mean, I can tell you, like, my boyfriend was watching Stephen Fry's Tour of America because it's on Hulu and it's really fun. And he was in Alaska, and so my boyfriend had it on in the background, and he was just talking on and on about Alaska, and I was building this at the same time. And so even though no house in Alaska would have an outdoor pool, like, somehow I just got an Alaska vibe from this. I don't know, y'all have to tell me if you have any sort of the same Alaska vibe. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. But I love the stripes that I ended up putting right here. I think that helped contribute to some of the modern-esque sort of feel. And I tried to keep, because, oh, here's the basement, but because this house was trying to keep it less expensive, that's probably a good thing why it's modern, is because it can be a little more spacious, you know. Sorry, I'm a little congested. Ooh, sorry. But older houses tend to be smaller, and so they tend to have more clutter. And so, yeah. And I use the old sort of flooring too. So this house kind of has lots of mixed messages, but I really like it. And the landscaping is also relatively minimalist, and it's just, I had a lot of fun with this build. I really did. I forgot to mention that this build was actually a little bit inspired off of the house that I made for my Wishing Well Legacy Challenge. I think you might be able to see it in the background sometimes that I'm building this. I'm not sure. Oh, here's the part I really love. I sort of mimicked the stairs with the half walls, and it's just so unique. I don't know, I just really thought it was a cool way to add architectural flair without it being any more expensive than it would have been anyways if you just had the plain walls. So I had a lot of fun with that. And so now that I'm getting into the interior, I kind of settled on a sort of neutral black, gray, white sort of theme, but with accents of teal. I really like teal, or blue, I don't know. There's an ongoing debate that I have with many people over what color is green and what color is teal and what color is blue. So, oh, and mint green, that one gets confused for me, so, you know. But this is teal, this is blue, right? This color cabinets is blue, yes? But yeah, so here I'm just adding the kitchen, and I love how it's laid out. It's just, you know, basically two L-shaped cabinet-like things, and I love it. Now, and here I decided to do a sort of ombre effect with the chairs, and I think this would look better on a longer table, but because, you know, this house is supposed to be cheaper, I kind of wanted to try and add more, like, pizzazz to the house, so I kept that there, and I'll probably do it again in the future, just because I think that could look really cool, probably cooler than it was with the little table. And I love this sort of walkway that's behind these, like, arch windows here, and I was originally planning on putting a door so you could access it from both ends of the walkway, because as it is, you can only access it from what the office is going to be, the space that's going to be the office, so it doesn't quite make sense, but I think it looks cool. Oh my gosh, I'm like talking a mile a minute, but here is the office, and here I think I bring back in the teal, yeah. And I sort of kind of purposely wasted space by putting that desk sort of diagonally, and oh, I love that carpet, or rug. I love it so much. There are some things that I just really like about the new backyard stuff pack, although it's really not that new anymore. But, you know, I've been just dying for new content, even though The Sims pretty recently gave us, you know, 2 stuff packs and a game pack. Like, Penelope, you don't need more stuff, but I want more stuff. But yeah, here's the fireplace I put in. It just fit in perfectly in that nook, and I think it just seems so romantic for the master bedroom. Also, the shape of this master bedroom changes just a little bit because for some reason I wanted the upstairs landing to be bigger, but I ended up making it smaller because it didn't make any sense. Like, I was like, oh, this bedroom is too small, I can't do anything with it. And I'm like, there's room right there, you just gotta move the wall. And so I did. But here I'm like, even with the clothes, I was sort of continuing the blue theme, and then The bathrooms have a brown theme, which I don't know if I like looking back on this, but that's what it is. So if you want to change that, go ahead. I don't know why I was like brown. I guess maybe I was getting a little sick of just gray. But yeah, this house is so cute. And I don't know if I do it here, but I end up using these really cool plants to put on top of the sort of box, the rectangular boxy green plant on the front. This entryway was a little weird. Like, it looks so barren. I guess because it was 5 like sort of squares long. But it had to be that long because there were stairs. So it was kind of weird. But I liked how it ended up looking. So, you know. But yeah, I'm working on the living room right now, and I think it ended up looking so cute. I ended up putting a little chest table right there, and I thought that was just a really good use of the space, and I managed to tie in the sort of teal color. I don't know if you noticed, but I managed to delete the room at some point. I'm always doing that. I'm always meaning to click on something that's on the wall to delete it, and then I just click on the wall and it selects the whole room, and then I press the delete button before I can think, and the whole room is just gone, and like every time I'm just like and then I'm like, oh yeah, you undo it. It's gonna be fine. But here I am working on the bedrooms. Again, mostly yes, no? Oh, I'm adding plants. I love plants. Oh my gosh, like I don't think I've ever done a build where there hasn't been a plant in it. Maybe, we'll see. I've actually been planning on doing a little showcase of some of the builds that are on my gallery that I made before my channel or just never got their own speed build. Because I think that'd be fun, you know, show you guys even sort of a progression of builds. I have this one build that's supposed to look like Lumpy Space Princess, and it's really fun. So I would definitely be doing that in the future. I have like so much planned, but I just don't have time, which is kind of frustrating and makes me anxious. But it'll all work out, and I'll start being able to do more stuff. I'm excited to be done with school. I only have 1 class now, and that application I talked about earlier is going to be due soon, so hopefully I'll be able to make more often, and that'll be lots of fun. And I'm getting close to the end of the application process, but soon it's going to be the interview process. And so I'm going to have to fly places, and I'm going to have to sit in front of people, and I'm going to have to talk to them and tell them why I deserve to go to their school. And I'm just kind of like, 'cause I do, okay? Just accept me already. No, I actually do that though. I'm just kind of like, why do I have to do this? Why can't they just accept me? But here I made the bedroom a little bit smaller, and I gave it this sort of hexagonal shape, sort of half hexagon, and I really loved that, and I put the dresser at the end, and I thought that it just looked really nice. I think it looked really intentional. I mean, it was intentional. It wasn't like I was like asleep when I was doing this, so that would be impressive. Maybe I should try building blindfold. Ooh. So, like, you know, everybody at some point does the sort of, oh, how fast can I build in 30 minutes, in 10 minutes, in 3 minutes, which is impressive. I could not actually make something in 3 minutes. But maybe I should try and do a build while blindfolded. I don't know how well that go. I'm intrigued. Message down below or comment down below if you're interested in that. I might do it anyways. I think that could be a lot of fun. But here I'm trying to figure out what to do with little half walls, and these squares look so cute, but they're so expensive. And so finally I went with the sort of cluster of paintings, because that thing actually isn't as expensive as I thought it was. And so I really enjoyed putting that in. Yes, here they are. I love these sets of paintings. Like, they're just things from every stuff pack that I just like use. Like, it's almost kind of like I cherry pick from them of what my favorite stuff is, like those paintings, and I've forgotten, the rugs from the new, I'm like dying, I can't talk, the new backyard pack. Yeah, I'm really tired. I've been working on my application all day. Whew. Take a moment to breathe. You should breathe with me. You're probably thinking I'm a little bit odd, but that's okay, because I am. But here's a little like landing area where I put like a fish bowl, and I had wanted to actually put a full-size fish tank at first, but one, it's expensive, and two, that wouldn't have made that much sense. But I so rarely incorporate fish bowls into my build, and so I thought that was a lot of fun to do. So I just realized that one of my neighbors is like playing the bass, and so I don't know if you guys can hear that. If you can, I'm sorry. I'm probably just as annoyed about it as you guys are. I've also been gesticulating like wildly, and so I feel like I've been nudging the mic a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. I wanted to put a full grill here instead of just that kind of dinky one, but they're so expensive. I never realized it before. They're like 1,000 simoleons. Like, is that realistic? I don't know. I don't own a grill. I don't grill. I'm a vegetarian. And so the only thing you can really grill is vegetables. And that's usually not my thing. Have you ever seen that shirt and it was like dinosaurs at a cookout, and then you got like one of those long neck dinosaurs? I'm not up to date on my dinosaur talk. And they're like, oh, who invited the vegetarian? He's like, I've got hummus. That's me. Here I'm working on the little outdoor space in front. And I don't know if I've done it yet, but there's like this little outshoot off of the house, almost like a mudroom. And I sort of imagine that as being like a little greenhouse. I think I'm going to be getting to it. But like I said before, I tried to keep this relatively minimalistic just because, you know, money. But I ended up putting in one of the new bird feeders, and I think the bird bath and the bird house, so bird friendly. And I also put in a little bench. That's the word. And so I thought that was really cute, just like a fun place to kind of hang out. And you got the wind chimes. So I made this build a while ago, and I'm just now managing to get to it. So I think it does kind of heavily feature that backyard stuff pack. And I remembered a trash can. Always good. Oh yeah, here's the little greenhouse / mudroom. And oh my gosh, I love it. It's just so cute. It's just like this little space. I don't even know how good it looks for the rest of the build, but it's just so cute. I love it. But yeah, we are coming up on the end of the build. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave me a like, a comment, or subscribe. You can download this build off of the gallery. My origin ID is penappleYT. And yeah, the screenshots are coming up soon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!